Have you used that excuse, I don't know my purpose, and that's why it's okay that you staying stagnant and in the same position you are? It's okay for you to be bummy right now because you don't know your purpose? Well, look at me. I'm gonna look me in my eyes real quick. I think you know your purpose, but you just don't. You just too scared to go out there and try to do something, or you too scared to even go find out what your purpose is. But in this video, we finna get rid of that scaredness. We finna talk about how even if you don't know your purpose, you can still go out there and get to it. What's good, family? I'm here today and I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. You feel me? Because we gotta get better, bro. It's 2024, man. We gotta get better. So let's talk about it. I got my notes right here. We getting straight into the video. Let's go. You use I don't know my purpose as an excuse. Trey, what does that mean? You'll say, oh, I don't know my purpose, so I'm just gonna stay in bed and do this and do that and be lazy all day because I don't know my purpose yet, but one day it'll come to me. You don't care, bro. You was never gonna go out there and try to find your purpose, bro. And I think it's the fact that you don't need to know your exact purpose. I think you just need to go out there and try different things to figure out your purpose. We will literally, and I'm not gonna say y'all because I sometimes I'll do the same thing. We will literally do the same thing we did yesterday and then be like, Dad, I wonder why I didn't find my purpose. Same exact steps. Same times of the day. Be like, damn, I wonder why I didn't find my purpose. You don't be trying nothing new. When we was kids, we always tried new things. Well, what happened? What that spark just dies when you become an adult, bro? No, keep going out there and trying new things, bro. I think a lot of y'all know what y'all want to do, but y'all is just so scary. Y'all are scary. Y'all are scared to go out there and y'all are scared to bet on yourselves. Y'all bet 500 on an NBA player. Y'all bet 500 on a boxing match. Y'all bet 500 on a soccer game. Man, you will bet 500 on a tennis game, but you scared to bet on yourself? That's one of the reasons I stopped betting for real. Like for real. Cause I was out here betting big bread on people who already had it made. Which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'll bet on them and not bet on me. I'd pay 500 and it's a 50-50 chance they might lose. But when it comes to buying a course, I'm not gonna bet 500 because I didn't think I would be able to apply the knowledge. Or I would bet 500 or go spend 500 in the club. But when it comes to me buying a mentorship class, I wouldn't do that. And that's the things I had to think about. Understand this. You look at a tree and you see bad fruit, you think it's not the outside of the tree is the problem, it's the inside. There's something wrong with the roots. You gotta fix the inside of the roots first, you feel me? So, we gotta figure out why are you scared to bet on yourself? Because I think you know what you wanna do. That little, that gut feeling that you oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Or you see a YouTube video and I'm gonna do that. And then you have it and you're ready to do it. And then you start getting equipment. You start setting everything up. And then you just don't do it. Cause you scared, bro. You scared. You won't bet on yourself, bro. You will not bet on yourself. And a lot of it, and I don't blame y'all, because a lot of it is not just you not betting on yourself. Y'all let a lot of people determine your life. Bro, if you want to go out there and whatever I don't care if you want to be an astronaut or be the first, bro, you gotta understand. Stop letting people tell you, bro. Stop letting people who are in the same position as you tell you what's a bad idea. I don't care who it is. Parents, friends, best friend, your dog, I don't care who it is, bro. Stop letting people who's in the same position as you tell you what not to do. If you say you want to go buy a home, why are you letting the person who's renting apartments their whole life tell you not to go do that? You want let a soccer coach teach you basketball? No, stop listening to people who not doing what you want to do. If you want to start a rental car business, don't go ask your parents or your family or your best friends on whether I should do this or not. How do they know? If they have never been in the car rental game, how would they know? You see what I'm saying? Don't go ask them if it's a good idea. Go ask somebody who's in the car rental space it's a good idea. Because if they're thriving and they tell you, if they're thriving and they say no, nah, bro, that's not a good idea, then I listen to that. Say if I want to start a club, and I went to a club promoter old club promoter, and he said something, nah, bro, you shouldn't start a club. That business isn't good. I would take that into consideration, but I would ask him questions. How did you fail? What happened? Why didn't your club work? I would see what he says and I would take that. And I still might go start my own. Just because somebody else's plan messes up or wasn't their time for their plan to work, doesn't mean your plan will fail. You are a different person. You are not like anybody else in this world. You are very unique, so unique. So what you want to do with your life, perfect example, the Wright brothers. The dude before, he spent 7 years studying how to put planes in the air. But he wasn't supposed to be the one. He wasn't supposed to be the one who makes it work. It wasn't his calling. It wasn't for him. He wasn't doing something right. The Wright brothers didn't take what he learned. I don't know if that's true or not. But the Wright brothers saw what he did. It was like, bro, we can do this. We are the people who are supposed to put planes in there. And they did it. Just because one person fails doesn't mean that you will too, bro. It's 50-50. It's 50-50 in life, bro. It's 50-50 in life. 50-50. You either gonna win or you gonna learn. It's not win or lose. You gonna win or you gonna learn. That's it. It's no other way. And then you just take what you learned and go back to it. You can't lose. If it doesn't work out the first time, you know what not to do when you go back into it the second time. My bad, I be getting passionate. But yeah, bro, stop letting people who has never done, people like to talk, bro. People like to talk, as I'm yapping right now, but people like to talk, bro. Stop letting people who's never done what you want to do tell you that you shouldn't do it. Stop listening to them. Go to somebody who's actually done it and then decide whether you want to do it or not. Go to them first. If it's working for them, it could work for you. Come on now. You gotta understand this. With betting on yourself, I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says, and this is a philosophy I will live by for the rest of my life. Your parents are gonna pass away. Your best friends are gonna pass away. Your family members are gonna pass away. People you love are gonna die. And when they're dead and gone, you have to live with the decisions you made in your life when you're on your deathbed. You have to live with your decisions you made in your life when you're on your deathbed. I would much rather Dr. B Serious, shout out to him. I just purchased his course. I'll go get his course. His course is really good if you're trying to get into like spirituality and stuff like that. But Dr. B Serious said, and it's not word for word, but he was like, I would rather be on my deathbed. He gave this analogy. He said there's two guys, they were both on their deathbed, and he said, in one scenario, they had an idea to create a club. In one scenario, they created the club, and the club failed miserably. And then in one scenario, they never created the club, right? He said in that scenario, when the club failed miserably, when they were on their deathbed, they reminisce on how they were like, dang, you remember how badly you felt at that club? Man, that was a good time. And on the second deathbed, they were like, man, I wonder how different our life would have been if we would have started that club. Now, if you look at those two options, bro, let me put it to a way out. If y'all don't understand this analogy, I'll put it into another analogy that my fellas will understand. Y'all ever been to like Walmart or a grocery store and been like, and seen like a really cute, like a cute girl, or for the girl who's seen a really cute guy, and you wanted to go talk to her, but like, you know, your brain start talking, you start overthinking, like, what if she like maces me, or you be thinking wild shit. But like, what if she like maces me or does something crazy? Like, what if she rejects me? Or that's pretty much the scariest thing. What if she rejects me? Even though nothing will happen, and then you leave the grocery store and you think about that the rest of the day, bro. That happens to me like not all the time, bro. Cause I hate that, bro. I hate that. I can't stand that. I'm using this as an example. I can't stand when I see a girl somewhere out in public and I procrastinate and think that and don't talk to her. I would think about that the rest of the day, because I think about, damn, what if I would have went to talk to her? What if it would have worked? It's the same way with my life. But I don't want to be on my deathbed thinking, damn, I wonder what would have happened if I would have tried this. I wonder what would have happened if I would have tried that. I don't want to live with what ifs. I want to live with, oh, dang, I'm so glad I tried that. I'm so glad I tried that. I would much rather live with that. Dying not knowing? Oh my gosh, that sounds like hell. Dying not knowing? That sounds like hell. I just want y'all to close your eyes. Imagine that. Imagine you're on your deathbed and all those things, all those thoughts, all those ideas you have in your head. Imagine you were on your deathbed, you're 65 years old or 70, 80, whatever the lifespan is. You're on your deathbed and you're just thinking about all the stuff you should have done. I'm sorry, but I'm thinking about it. That's crazy. How can I put this? Don't have what ifs. Just try it. What's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna make another video on this too, just a specific video of this. But what's the worst that can happen? You already don't like your life. Now some of you do, but some of you aren't happy in the situation you're in. What's the worst that could happen? You get into you try it and then you end up in that same shitty situation? What's the worst that happens? Honestly, try it. Try it. We're born negative. We have to be. It's in our nature. We don't have to be. You have to shape your brain to be positive. You tell somebody an idea, 95% of people are going to tell you it's a bad idea. They're going to tell you the pros and cons before they say, oh no, that should work. You'll find a rare percentage of people who will tell you that will work. I don't care what nobody says. And if you got children, if you got brothers, you got sisters, I don't care if they want to say that we gonna walk on Mars. You tell them you try it. Make it happen. Stop crushing people's dreams, bro. Because anybody has the ability to make things happen. Anybody has the ability to make things happen. So don't die thinking what ifs. Feel me? Don't die thinking what ifs. My last point on here is a lot of you live life thinking you're failures. This goes back to the wordplay. A lot of you live life thinking you're failures. A lot of you do. You're only a failure because you think you're a failure. You have to understand, words have no power unless you give them power. If I said that you're not a failure, you're a winner, and then 100 other people said you're a winner, now you're a winner because other people said that, or now you're a loser because other people, no. You've never failed in life. You've learned a lesson. You've never failed at anything. That test you got at F1, you learned that if you procrastinate to the last minute, you won't pass that test, or you won't pass future tests. You didn't fail that test, you learned about that test. Learned about that test so you couldn't do it next time. Failure is not a real word. It is a real word, but it's a real word if you give it power. In this household, we don't give failure the power over here. It doesn't exist. We learned lessons. We turn losses into lessons, bro. We learn from it. That's what you have to do. So with whatever you want to do, I don't care. I don't think any idea is too far-fetched. Flying cars, going to Mars, superpowers. I don't care, bro. Billionaires, trillionaires, whatever you want to be in life, you can be. Because you have to decide you want to be it. Don't live your life with what ifs. Imagine that. When you touch this video off, imagine that you are on your deathbed and you were just thinking what ifs rather than, dang, I'm glad I tried that. Because you're scary. Stop being scary. And stop being selfish. That's how I'm going to end this. Stop being selfish. If you, not only are you being scary, I don't know if anybody watching this has generational wealth yet. I don't. I don't have generational wealth in my family yet. I want generational wealth forever. Forever. Like, I want the Douglases own banks, own neighborhoods. Like the Douglas legacy, we up there with the Rockefellers. We up there. Y'all talk about the Douglas, y'all making up conspiracy theories because they like, how they got so much motion, how they got so much money, like what's going on? Like, they run things. Think about that. Think about that, bro. Just think about it. Not only is you being scary blocking your wealth, but it's blocking your generational wealth. It's blocking your generational wealth. Your kids don't have to struggle if you put in work right now. When you decide to have children, your kids don't have to struggle if you decide to put in the work right now. They can live a great life, but that's up to you. So get your scary ass up and take a risk. Try something. You could try, it doesn't even have to be money related. Go to the guys and gals, next time you go to the grocery store and you see a pretty girl or a pretty guy, for my ladies, a pretty guy, go and talk to them. Don't need a script. Hey, how you doing? You look very beautiful. It's cool if I get your number and we do something sometime. Boom. Just like that. You could take that script if you want to. I'll put it in the caption right here. Hey, how you doing? I thought you were very beautiful. This is what I would use for a girl. I don't use this all the time. This is just like because I just be going off the top of the dome. But a generic script, try this. If she look good, she look good. Just go up there and be like, hey, how you doing? You're very beautiful. What am I about to say? See, this is why I hate thinking. Like, this is why I hate thinking about it. Like, don't even do a script. I'm not gonna give y'all a script, because that's crazy. Just go talk to her, bro. If she's beautiful, just be like, hey, you're beautiful. I live around here too. I would love to get to know you. We should go out sometime. Boom, boom. Or whatever, bro. Just use whatever, bro. Use whatever. You feel me? Or gals, or I don't know how y'all go smack. If you go smack at a dude, most likely he'll give you your number, because girls don't really go smack at dudes like that. So like when they do, you make him feel like the man. So just start with that. Start by going to the grocery store, and if you see something you like, go get it. Go talk to her. Take her on a date. Take him on a date. Set up a date. Start with that, and then let's keep expanding. Start paying. Start taking risks. If you don't got the money for it, it probably means you probably supposed to do it. If you don't got the money for it and it's a course, put it on a credit card. Take a risk. You got 30. So you got the time to learn that course, and then you got 30 days to pay off that credit card. You're gonna have to make some money to pay that credit card off. Challenge yourself. Bet on you. Because if you don't bet on yourself, no one else will. Love y'all. Peace. I'm gonna drop in hella educational videos over the next. You will probably gonna see me in the same fit. Not even gonna lie. But we dropping hella educational videos. We finna start a Discord for like just so we can talk. Like people who are like-minded, think the same way we do. We finna start a Discord, a community, all that. We finna start streaming. We finna go crazy all 2024. This is only the beginning. Love y'all. Peace. Stay blessed.